Well, Jeff Satter is joining us again. He's with Loveland Police on the phone right now. Jeff, do you have any updates since the last time we spoke with you?
And we're Longmont Police.
Longmont, my apologies. I'm sorry.
No, no problem. We have a suspect in custody. His name is Ryan Stone, S-T-O-N-E, and Ryan, R-Y-A-N. He's currently in Douglas County at the Skyview Hospital. What's the hospital down there? Getting a medical clearance. He does have a warrant for his arrest, and he is facing numerous charges out of Longmont for our incident and all the incidents along the way.
And so right now he is being checked out, the suspect, as you said, Ryan Stone, in the Douglas County area, so likely perhaps Sky Ridge Medical Center, perhaps?
Sky Ridge, yes.
Okay. Our information, as we were trying to, before we could confirm it, shows a date of birth in the summer of '85. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Ryan Stone is our suspect here today. And what about the mom and the 4-year-old being reunited? When we last spoke with you, that was in, you were kind of getting closer to that. Has that happened yet?
I don't believe it's happened yet. We have 2 detectives transporting mom and I believe dad over to Brighton PD right now. We've been in contact with Brighton PD. They've confirmed that the child is okay. They had him medically cleared, and we're very thankful for that.
Right.
We're all keeping our fingers crossed for the state trooper. We're very concerned, and we're hoping that he's not seriously injured.
Yeah.
And in addition to all the other 2 people that got hit by this guy.
And certainly a lot of anguish for that mom that went inside that convenience store, left the child in the car. This is a broader, more serious situation we're looking at. But going back to that mom, would she face charges for leaving the child unattended?
You know, we're not really looking at any charges. This is, you should be able to walk into a store. She was not very far from her car. This mom is just stopped there briefly, and we're not proceeding with any charges.
Okay.
We're more concerned about the suspect.
Sure, and rightly so. And I don't mean to be accusatory in any way. I know a lot of our viewers have been curious because they that upset them. But certainly that mom has been through the ringer today.
Right. She's had a very rough day. The worst thing that could ever happen to a mother to watch your car with your child get stolen right in front of you. And, we're talking very short distances. It's not like she left the kid in the car for hours on end.
Sure.
She just parked outside this business and walked in, and the guy jumped in the car. So we're talking maybe 15, 20 feet.
But a good lesson for all of us, nonetheless.
Right.
And Jeff, as this investigation unfolds, I'm sure you'll get a lot more information, but I am curious if by any chance you have any information about the other 2 cars that he carjacked. Were those cars empty? Was he the only one in those cars when he got a hold of them?
Unfortunately, I do not have any information on that yet. We're scrambling, getting our detectives and our officers to kind of start rounding up some of these reports, and it just hit so many jurisdictions that we're scrambling a little, trying to collect everything and gather everything. So we're still behind the 8 ball and gathering all the information we need.
Well, it's still early on, so we understand that. No worries there. You had also mentioned to us the last time we spoke that you thought that perhaps this suspect was involved in another stolen car case just the night before.
Yes, he had. We had made an arrest. We believe his girlfriend was with him last night on our swing shift, arrested his girlfriend in a stolen car, and he was with her. We did not apprehend him last night, but he was identified. And so this morning he was wearing similar clothing, and that's how we we believe we identified him pretty early on, but we weren't terribly sure until they finally got cuffs on him down in Douglas County.
And was he aware that basically before he started the incident this morning, was he aware that he was in trouble possibly?
He's had this warrant. He had a warrant for dangerous drugs, failure to appear since March 4th.
Okay.
So I would assume he was aware that he did not show up for court and that there would be a warrant. That was out of the Arapahoe County Sheriff's Department. So I would assume he had that information. He was definitely running like a person that did not want to go back to jail.
Well, we can see that in the video we're showing our viewers right now when he finally got out on foot from one of those cars.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, Jeff Sutter, thank you from Longmont Police again, keeping us informed as this continues to unfold. It's going to be quite the investigation.